Hello, I'm Kate. For most of you, you might know me. I am popping on to do a 30-minute Vinyasa, all levels, super accessible flow. And I'm doing this because one, I think that there's no better time than to get more yoga and mindfulness online so that people can join in and maintain their practice or maybe start something new, which is great. So for those of you that have reached out and have asked if I would do some online classes, here I am, and I'm really excited to be recording. So the first thing I'd like you to do is to take a comfortable seated shape. You have your mat underneath you, and then either coming into Virasana, which is on your shins, or you can drop down on to your sit bones and cross your legs. Bring your hands towards your lap and flip your palms down here and bring your eyes forward and down. And please start to find your breath without making any big changes in your breathing pattern. Starting first to be aware that you are breathing. You're here right now. And how beautiful it is that our breath continues on when our mind might drift, or things around us might swirl. And we have this innate, solid anchor point that we can return to at any point. Please start to deepen the rhythm of your breathing by sipping a little bit more air in through your nose. Let your chest, your belly expand. And then open your mouth, and with a ha out, relax your shoulders and let your breath go. Good. Do that again. Breath in, your belly expands. Your chest expands. Stay at the very top of your breath on your inhale. And as you exhale, open your mouth and sigh it out. One more, just like that. Your biggest breath here. Inhale. Open your mouth and with a sigh out, let it go. Gently lick your lips so that you create a seal with your top and bottom lip. And please practice now breathing in and out of your nose. Ujjayi breath is a breathing technique that we offer in Vinyasa yoga. And it helps to build some internal heat and contain energy. It's also very cleansing. But if this feels too much or your breath is restricted at any point, just return if you need to take a few breaths out of your mouth. It's no big deal. Make it accessible to you. So breathing in through your nostrils. Keep your lips sealed and a slight constriction in the back of your throat as you exhale back out through your nose. Please bring your hands to the center of your chest or maybe even touching over your heart space. Humble your chin down towards that space. And setting an intention or sankalpa, which really just helps to realign you or to remember something that is important to you, something that you might be practicing right now. And And right now, especially, maybe it is sending love and kindness and health out to those that are really needing it. And that might be yourself. Breathe into that space. And exhale out. Okay, start to lift your chin up. Open your eyes. Bring your hands down. If you're on your shins like me, roll off to your side and cross your legs. So sitting in a cross-legged shape, bring your hands towards your thighs. Bring your right hand off to the right edge of your mat and lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. And then from here, bend your right elbow and tilt over to the right. Keep your left sit bone grounding down and start to peel your left armpit just a little bit more open here. Full cycle of breath in and out. Good. Breathe in to rise up. Bring your left hand over to the left. Reach your right arm up. Big breath in. Exhale, tilt over to the left. Roll your right shoulder open and root down through your right sit bone. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, come back up through center. Bring both hands to the front of your knees. As you exhale, round and dome your shoulders back, chin to chest. And breath in, guide your chest forward, open through your chest, look up. Exhale, like an angry cat, puff out the back of your chest, your shoulders. And inhale to move back forward and to look up. Okay, one more cycle here, round and curl, chin to chest. And then slowly breath in to lift and open. Come back to a neutral spine, seated, and come over your hands and knees to come into tabletop. Walk back so you're around the center of your mat. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and lift the sides of your waist and neck up. So a long spine here. That same motion, breath in to tilt your sit bones up and gaze up. Exhale, push into your palms, dome your back, chin to chest. Good, breathe in. Slide your chest forward through your arms as you lift your chin. Exhale, round your lower back, mid back, top back, chin in. Do 2 more cycles, really feeling into your body and the sensations of linking your breath to movement here. Last one. Breathe in, cow pose. Exhale, angry cat pose. Inhale back to a neutral spine. Untuck your toes and bring your left hand in just slightly. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling, push down through your knees. Exhale, thread your right arm behind your left and lower your right shoulder. Right ear comes to the mat. Reach your left arm to the top of your mat and tense your left fingertips here. Equal weight into your knees. Breathe in and out. The option here is to stay or lift your left arm up and bring it back inside your right thigh. If that feels safe in the front of your left shoulder, you can stay. You want a little added challenge. Extend your left leg back, either floating or toes touching your mat. One more cycle of breath here. Come to the bottom of your exhale. Now on your inhale, left knee in, left palm down, and unwrap your arm all the way to the top of your breath, and then exhale to lower. Right hand slightly in. Reach your left arm up and open. Exhale to thread your arm underneath or behind your right. Left shoulder lowers, left ear, and reach your right arm forward. It's really important in all shapes and postures to really build a solid foundation. So your left outer shoulder, soft edge, your left ear, and your knees are rooted. Option to lift your right arm up and wrap it back behind you. And open through your right shoulder. If you did so on the other side and you'd like to play with extending your right leg, go for it. And just know that the weight shifts a little bit more into your left side, so be mindful there. Big breath in. Finish your exhale out. Inhale, bring your right knee in, right palm down, and unthread. Lift your left arm up and open. Exhale, return it to the floor. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tuck your toes under, and lift your hips up and back to down dog. Right before you get too comfortable in dog pose, please roll forward to your high plank. So this is a great place to know how long your dog should be. So your hands are under your shoulders, you're high on the tips of your toes, your heels are over your ankles. And then lift your neck up, build a little bit of strength through the sides of your waist. And on your next exhale, keep your hands where they are, feet where they are, and really plug down through those areas. Take a look at your toes, let your head drop, and bring your eyes up towards your knees or your navel. A few cycles of breath here in downward facing dog. Equal weight in hands and feet. Finish your exhale completely. And on your breath in, walk your hands back towards your feet and grab on from opposite elbows. Let your head dangle down. You can even find a little bit of a sway through your body, your torso. Release your arms, and on your breath in, push into your feet and round all the way up your spine so you come to stand back of your mat. Feet about hip distance, palms face forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Interlace your fingers, lift your palms up, breathe in. Exhale, come over to the right. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, move over to the left. Okay, come back up through center, breathe in. Release your arms around and down to come all the way to a fold. Hands to shins, extend your chest forward, halfway lift. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward to downward facing dog. Stay for 3 cycles of breath in your dog. And if you need to do that measuring stick, a plank, to down dog, use that. Push into your index fingers and your thumb mounds. And like you are creating a little bit of pressure through your fingers, push them down so that you can connect to the earth to lift your sit bones higher. Good. On your next breath in, move forward to a high plank, top of your push-up. Exhale, tap your knees down, untuck your toes, and slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Bring your hands off your mat, lift your elbows up, tops of your feet down. Inhale to lift your chest, your shoulders up. Exhale to lower forward and down. Do that again. Inhale right through center to peel your ribs, your chest, and go to a height that feels good in your lower back and lower down. Look over your right shoulder, breath in to lift up. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, lift over your left shoulder. Give a little look back to your toes. Exhale, forward and down. Bring your hands under your chest, and on your inhale, push up through your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Exhale, back to down dog. Push into your hands and your feet. Inhale, lift to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward as you exhale, walk or step to the top of your mat. Hands to your shins, extend your chest forward, breathe in. Exhale to fold forward. Deeply bend into your knees and sweep your arms up and forward, Utkatasana, or a thunderbolt with your body. Good, big breath in. Sit a little lower, weight into your heels. Good, breathe in to lift your chest away from your thighs. Exhale, sweep your hands behind you, interlace, and fold forward. Lift your arms up and away from your spine. And if this feels too much, release your hands to the floor. Again, discerning with what feels safe in your shoulders. Lift the tops of your shoulders away from the floor and straighten your legs the best you can. Release your arms, come back into chair pose. Arms reach forward and up. Exhale to fold, hands to the floor, straighten your legs. Extend your chest forward, breathe in. Exhale, step back to high plank, top of your push-up. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, tap your knees down, untuck your toes, and then slowly, like a push-up, lower all the way to your belly. Keep your hands where they are, low cobra. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to lower down. Good, do that again. Push into your feet, draw your elbows in. Breathe in to lift your chest. Exhale to lower back down. Inhale, push up through your hands and your knees. Exhale, tuck your toes and push back, down dog. Float your right leg up, take a breath in. Knee to your nose, exhale to run. Inhale, push your leg back up. Do that same shape, knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, lift and extend your right leg. Exhale, knee to nose, step your right foot forward or guide it forward. Tap your left knee down. Inhale to rise up. Right hand hooks to your left wrist. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale, move over to the rim. Square your hips by scissoring your inner thighs towards one another. And see if you can lift your hip points up and forward to feel the stretch front of your left hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Release your arms, reach them up, breathe in. Exhale to lower your hands. Walk your back knee back in space, untuck your back toes, and straighten your front leg. Flex your toes back towards your shin, hands free in your front leg, breathe in. Keep your hips lifted instead of dropping them back and fold forward. A few breaths with your chest lifting on your breath in. Exhale to fold a little deeper. One more, breathe in. Exhale to round. Good job. Inhale, push your right foot flat. Tense your hands beside your foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee, low lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, step back to high plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. So again, you can drop your knees or keep them lifted. Up dog or cobra, untuck your toes. Exhale, push into your hands. Lift your hips, down dog. Float your left leg back and up, breathe in. Exhale, knee to your nose, shift forward. Inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, round that spine. Inhale, one more time. Knee to nose, look forward and step your foot between your knees. Tap your right knee down. Rise up with your arms. Left hand grabs your right wrist. Inhale to reach your right arm up. Exhale to move to the left. Square your hips, top of your mat. Full breath in. Push your left big toe flat as you exhale. Inhale, move back up through center, release your hands. Exhale, hands to frame your front foot. Walk your right knee back and straighten your left leg. Inhale to lift your chest forward. Exhale to come forward and in. So again, really noticing the length of your spine forward. Instead of rounding, draw your chest towards your left knee. Let the rhythm of your breath guide your movement. Exhale to come in towards your left leg. Inhale, push your left foot flat, lift your right knee up, chest forward. Exhale, step back to high plank, lower halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra, toes in tucked in up dog, thighs are lifted. Pike your hips up and back, down dog. And cycle a breath in and breath out. Lower your knees to the mat, either taking them wider together and sit back to a child's pose. Bring your head towards the floor. Reach your arms forward. Deep breath in and slow breath out. Rise back up to tabletop shape. Bring your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulder, and then pivot your right knee, right foot open, and extend your left leg back and lift your left arm up. So really it's a side plank on your right side. Preference for me is to untuck my right toe, so I'll give you that as an option. And then push into your right palm, right knee, and float your left leg up the height of your hip. Exhale to lower and hover your foot. Inhale, keep your neck long and lift it. Exhale to lower. Your outer hip is working here. Breathe in to lift it up. Exhale to lower and hover. Inhale, keep it lifted now. Bend your left knee and catch the top of your left foot or aim for that. And when you have that connection, keep your foot away from your glute and roll your chest open. Deep breath in and slow breath out. Inhale, extend your left leg, back arm up, and then bring your knee into your nose like you're doing a little crunch. Your peace fingers of your left toes grab onto your big toe and pivot forward to the top of your mat. Walk your left foot open, walk your right knee back, and stay here in lizard pose. Hands are under your shoulders. If it feels accessible, you can walk them forward, come a little lower. Forearms is there for you as well. Whatever you choose, think of extension through your chest and whatever sensation you feel in the hips, discerning between a deep stretch. There should be no pain. If you're on your forearms, please push back up to your palms. Walk your left foot into the center of your mat and frame your front foot. Float your back knee up, breathe in. Step back to high plank and lower halfway or all the way down with your exhale. Up dog or cobra, breathe in, roll your chest forward. Exhale back, down dog. Lower your knees, narrow or wide. Sit back, child's pose. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Rise up to hands and knees as you breathe in and pivot your left toes open. Extend your right leg back and float your right arm up. And tuck your left set of toes. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale to lower it to hover. Good, do it again. Breathe in, draw your navel, your ribs towards one another. Exhale to lower. One more time, breathe in to lift it up. Exhale to lower and hover. Inhale to keep it lifted, bend your right knee, catch the top of your right foot. A little kick back, push your hips towards the right edge of your mat and slide your shoulder blades towards one another without losing your core. And deep breath in and breath out. Inhale, extend your leg, your arm up. Exhale, knee into your chest. Hook your peace fingers to your big toe. My favorite transition. Guide it forward. Walk your left knee back, your right foot open. Untuck your back toes. Lift your chest forward. Breathe in. Exhale to come forward and down any amount that feels safe on this side. And again, this is a new side. So checking in with your body is important. Notice if your breath has gotten more shallow. Return to that slow, steady 3-part breath in and slow and controlled exhale out. You're on your forearms, push up to your hands or fingertips. Walk your right foot into the center and freeing your right foot. Float your back knee up, low lunge. Exhale, step back to high plank and lower as you exhale out. Up dog or cobra, toes untucked, shoulders roll back. Exhale, hips lift, and dog. On your inhale, lift to your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Bring your right knee, your left knee behind, and roll back to sit. If you didn't quite get that, just shoot your legs forward, come to seated. Nice. Remove the flesh from your sit bones so they ground down. Lift your right leg up and over your left. Option, left leg stays straight, or just tilt to the left to bring your left foot into your right outer hip. If this is too much in your knees, I really suggest having your left leg remain straight. Right hand comes behind you. Left arm, reach it up, breathe in. Exhale across your body, either to the front of your right thigh or hook your knee. And then grow tall. Breathe in. From your sit bones grounding down, start to twist your spine to look over your right shoulder. Come to the bottom of your exhale here. And on your inhale, come back to center. Rock back with your hands behind you to extend your right leg forward. If you had that twist, again, extend your left leg, right leg, cross your left foot over your right. You need the hips so your sit bones are grounded. Wrap your right leg as an option. Reach your right arm up, breathe in. Exhale to twist across your body. Grow tall through your spine, breath in. Exhale to twist from your navel to the crown of your head here. We're rinsing and cleansing those mid-internal organs, our spine, and using our breath to facilitate that. Grow a little taller, breathe in. Stay in this twist as you exhale. Good, on your breath in, come back to center, bring your hands back to extend your left leg, right leg forward. You need another little wiggle of your sit bones to ground, do that, and then lift your arms up, legs are straight and strong, flex your toes back, and as you exhale, reach forward to a point where your spine isn't round, and then drop your hands beside your shins, your knees, wherever they touch. Maybe they are your feet, but it doesn't have to be there. Chest towards your knees, thighs, exhale to come forward. And soften your gaze forward and down. Your chin slightly in towards your chest so the back of your neck is long. A few cycles of breath here. Your Ujjayi breath is still happening. So in through your nose, and back out through your nose. Reconnecting to the rhythm of your breath. One more, breathe in. Exhale to finish your breath out. Inhale to slowly curl up, bring your hands in front of you. You might have to scooch forward on your mat. And then keep your legs strong. If you need to bend them, do that. You're going to round your spine into a C curve to come all the way down. Feel your low back, mid back, top spine. And then bring your feet to flop open, your hands to rest beside you. Releasing your breath here out your mouth if needed. Coming into your final resting shape of Shavasana. And as you connect into this pose, see if you can notice the parts of your body that are resting on the floor, your mat. And get a little heavier here. Releasing anything that you don't need to carry. And so this might be thoughts, ruminating thoughts, or worrisome thoughts. And coming back to the things that you truly can control. And as you lay here in Shavasana, it feels good to touch in towards your belly, your heart, connect again. Do that. Then, reminder of how important it is at any point in time to come back to your own experience, to acknowledge your own experience, sensations, emotions, without being judgmental. We're all very different, have unique and different experiences. A lot of the feelings and emotions are quite similar. There is a common humanity to being human. If you have the time to stay a little longer and rest in your Shavasana, please do that. And I so thank you for tuning in and joining me, and I am thinking of you all, and I'm wishing you wellness and health and really love, and spreading that to your neighbors, to yourself, to the people near and far. Namaste.